Take two.
You're on a frame, bro. Going by you. Thank you for tuning in to the Omer Show. My name is Osama Warsi. I am subbing in for Umar Khan as a co-host, a substitute co-host. I have here the original co-host.
My name is Latif.
And we're here to talk about the game. Post-game interviews. It was a really interesting game. Let's hear from some of the players. The game ended 15-9. It was a phenomenal game. Everybody played their hearts out. Let's see what team captain Yasser Al-Tabah has to say. Yasser Al-Tabah.
Hold it. Let me hold it.
Yes, Al-Tabah.
I'm going to start off with the questions. Mr. Yasser Al-Tabah, your team unfortunately wasn't able to bring it to a win. What do you think were your advantages? What do you think the disadvantages? Where do you guys feel like you fell off?
I think the second half, our goalie played wasn't focused. You guys had that better goalie for sure. You guys
More experience?
More experience, yeah. And then you guys had Chowder sleeping, mashallah.
What would you define as a game-changing point, like game turnaround?
Oh, like have a better game?
Yeah.
Switch goalie.
Yeah. No, like, what would you define where the game was set for Chowder? Like, it was known that Chowder had.
Oh, when it was open.
Where's the point of no return?
Yeah.
Well, when Chowder had the ball, no one was on him. Even mashallah, you sniped many times. Sniping.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
The horsepower.
You had a nice goal.
There was an amazing goal where Umar Latif, this man right here, he deked out Chowder, pulled it
Did it Umar Khan
across.
style.
Yeah, Umar Khan style.
yeah.
Props, Umar Khan. He pulled it across, took it away from Chowder, put it across onto his backhand, and then lobbed it in. What do you think about that?
That was crazy. First, I was like, "What the hell is Umar Latif doing? He should have passed it to someone." And he digged it, controlled it, went back of it, sniped it.
Beautiful. It was an amazing shot. Learn from Umar Khan. Very good, very good. We're gonna have some words now from the winning team captain, Chowder. We'd like to interview you. We have a little team interview.
Brother Chowder coming.
Guys, I didn't do my makeup in my hair.
It's okay, bro. You always look good.
Oh,
We have right here brother Chowder. His full name is.
My name is Abdullah Iftikhar Mohammed Khan Abdul Basit Umar Latif Sheikh Noor Chaudhry.
Wow,
That's my full name.
Wow.
No, not many people know that. I give you guys an inside preview because you guys are
I noticed that Osama Warsi is missing that name. Why do you think that is?
It's just my name. That's what my parents named me, bro.
Oh, sorry.
You can take that up with my mom and dad if you'd like.
Maybe I will.
This is a good
So
name.
how do you think the game went?
It was a game of hockey, and it went back and forth a lot. Sometimes we went forward, sometimes we were going backwards, but in the end, we went forwards, and the other team went backwards.
That's very philosophically deep.
Do you think the teams were balanced or not?
I think there was a fair balance. It could have been better, could have been worse. We might have had a slight edge with Obada. Obada really stood on his head for us, but also got to give a big shout out to Muad. He killed it. He did a really good job in that
Absolutely, the man was malnutrition. He was fasting for the month of Shawwal.
Mel except from him.
He's on his fifth fast, I think he said. He's going to be finishing up soon. I actually don't think he's fasting.
He's not fasting today.
He knows it's FQH, bro. He can't be fasting today. He just took a sip of water.
It's not good for the health.
We're gonna have an interview with Muad, the goalie of the.
All right, gentlemen, it was a pleasure. Thank you for having me on the show. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Welcome to the Omer Show. This is my name is Osama Warsi. What's your name? Mashallah. How do you think the game went?
I think it went good towards the middle, and then at the end, I think it just went really bad.
Let's get some details. What do you think you could have done better? And what do you think you didn't do good?
Well, at the end, I think I was getting screened a lot more, and then so I was just letting wide open shots go in, and I wasn't really covering my right side. So
There was a disputed goal at the middle of the game. It was top shelf. We weren't really sure what happened. I ended up taking the penalty shot. When the penalty shot was happening, what was going through your head?
well, I actually wasn't sure if it was just a shot or if you could like run up and dribble. So I was kind of confused at the beginning, and then after that, I guess like I feel like I'm better at closer shots than farther shots.
Absolutely. I definitely fumbled there. Didn't pull it back far enough. Let's get some questions from Umar Latif.
What's next for you? Would you like to continue your goalie career or like play as a player?
I don't know. We'll see.
See what everything what is in store for more. Thank you for coming on the show. Let's have the MVP of this game. Obada of the ball.
Get over here.
So,
What's your name? What's your name?
you are the MVP of this game.
Ask for your name.
What was your name? You are the MVP of this game. So what we'd like to ask you is, how do you think you did personally?
Do you think you did better than normal or worse than average? Was this one of your better days?
Average
I think it was one of your better days.
I agree. I would say this is one of your better days. There were a lot of difficult shots. There was one moment where you caught a ball and you might have injured your shoulder. What do you think about that? Can you give us some commentary?
We didn't get it on camera, but like I would have put it in.
Okay. There were some. Who was the biggest threat on the team that you were that was opposing you? Who was the biggest threat, and what were you worried about?
I would say, surprisingly, Latif.
Latif. Okay.
Only because I underestimated him a few times, causing me to slip up.
Underestimated Latif a few
What do you mean
times.
a few times? I got one goal.
Necessity, like, he passed it to the top. And I wouldn't even gonna get the pass.
I would also say Umar Latif's game has increased drastically. He's able to pull away from his opponents. He's able to coordinate much better. You saw Umar Latif improve. Did you see any other players improve since your tenure here at QH?
Camera can't hear you.
Al-Basri, he did not used to have good accuracy when he's just from Florida. He used to be good, but like, it could have been better. But it got much better now.
Mashallah. Thank you for coming on the Omer show. We appreciate it. Thank you very much for your play. You're the MVP of this game.
Thank you.
And that's all today that we have today for the Omer show. Thank you for your time and your energy. Thank you for tuning in.
Stay tuned for next week.
Alhamdulillah.
Stay tuned for next week's episode. And cameraman S22 ke saath Osama Warsi.
Umar Khan Jindabad. Importer Muhammad. Na Manzoor.
Namanzoor.
What's the Pakistan national anthem, bro? Umar Khan Jindabad.
पाक सरजमीन शादबाद कुव्वते हसीन शादबाद पाकिस्तान सरजमीन शादबाद कुव्वते अवाम Zamiin Shadbad.